Hey everybody, this is Jerichos, and welcome back to Tales of Phantasia. Last time, we flew all around the world in search of treasures left by the pirate Ifrid to help out his son, and found out that love was the greatest treasure of all. Apparently that confuses class. This time, we're going to be sticking more to a centralized location rather than going all over the world. We're back at Euclid, and it's time to address another staple of the Tales games. It's time for the arena, or as they often call it in later games, the Colosseum. So if I accidentally call it the Colosseum, you'll know why. Now if we head to Euclid Castle, I would like to remain here. What's wrong? Nothing is wrong. I apologize, but I absolutely will not go. Beyond here is... I see. I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry. Please do not worry about me. Everyone, please go on ahead. I'll be waiting for you here. We'll be back soon. I think that's supposed to be for now. Just hang in there for a little while. Please take your time. So yeah, Suzu won't go back into the castle because of the side quest we did where she had to kill her parents. It's a nice bit of character touch. Of course she wouldn't want to come back here. We, however, have no such compulsions. So, first thing first, Kless is again going to be doing one-on-one fights. I'm going to actually change up the fairy ring for the stun charm. I went past it, didn't I? It's right at the start. Yep, stun charm. Because some enemies can stun you, and if you equip this, you just stay stunned less. And he's got so much TP that spamming moves like Demonic Fangs is really not going to drop his TP that quickly. Would you like to sign up as a challenger in the tournament? Are you sure? Well then, we'll hold on to your recovery items for you. In the name of fairness, we've prepared a standard set of recovery items which you can use at your discretion. And finally, we wish you the best of luck. Kless, go for it. Please don't push yourself too hard, okay? This is a good chance to test the limits of your strength. Do your best! Yeah. The Colosseum lies just beyond this door. Let's go do this. A new challenger has appeared. Our challenger's name is Kless. Coming to us all the way from, Totus? What an old name. Oh, he must mean the city of Miguel. His fighting style is that of the Alvain school. As you may have heard, he is one of the heroes on a journey to defeat Deus. Kless, go for it. You better not lose. Well then, let the games begin. First, it's round 1. Now, these are the same set of enemies we fought when we came here for the Suzu quest. So right off the bat, a skeleton who goes down in one hit. It's kind of nice that we're approaching this now that we're much more powerful, and there's a reason that we didn't come back into this right away. You'll see in a bit. Okay, next. Then, let's go on with round 2! Now, these are enemies, of course, that we've seen before. However, I did not scan them last time because we were lower level and I wanted to just get the fights over with. So, Kraken technically has not been scanned before. Oh my gosh. Quit slipping under me when I jump. So yeah. As you can see, Ogi Demonic Fangs is very helpful with the weapon we've got. There's quite a few enemies that we need to scan in this, so we'll make sure we grab each of them as we go. Alright! I love the addition of the cheering there, the crowd's really into us winning. Now, here we go. You ready? Here comes round 3. Now, highly recommended, as I said last time, I'm pretty sure, on the Mandrake, use a liquor bottle, because you don't want him turning you to stone and instantly ending the battle. He's not super strong, but one lucky hit on their part, and you're out. Actually, he might be the one who paralyzes you. But regardless, you don't want to have to deal with that. Okay. And I didn't scan the Mandrake. Well, I'm sure we'll see the Mandrake again. We're halfway there. Now, on to round 4. So, Boar. This guy is not too bad, but he can hit you kind of hard if you're a little lower level. There we go. Get him locked in a corner. Really, the round of fights we're doing here are not too bad. They were designed to be tackled at a little bit lower level as far as the basic enemies go. So you shouldn't have much trouble getting through now that we're level 60 plus. I'm just getting started. Well then... Yes, yes, yes! You're great! The best! Ride that wave of passion into round 5! I love the design of this type of enemy. I know we've seen several different palette swaps of them, but the Chevalier... Let's go ahead and use spectacles on them. And you go down in 1 art usage. That's kind of weak. And next up, what do we got? I'm not letting my guard down. Great, Kless. It's like you're on a whole other label. Shouldn't that be level? Don't sweat the details. Look, while you were wasting time, round 6 has arrived. And round 6 is a nice easy enemy, a Mighty Oak. We've actually fought them outside the arena. Again, dies in 1 combo. Ha! And we got an apple from him. I always find that kind of funny when the drops are themed to the enemies. At least you're giving me a challenge. Really, Kless? That was a challenge? I know he says the same thing every time, but still. Shocking! You've already come this far! Finally, it's round 7! This guy is arguably one of the most annoying enemies. He's not tough. It just... He'll neutralize, as you'll see, neutralize a bunch of your attacks. Sometimes even mid-combo and just break up your art. So, just spam your attacks and he'll go down in no time. Oh, wait. Before I forget. I don't want to forget on a second one. Come on. There! He's down. Clay Golem defeated. That was not too bad. Like I said, just a little annoying. Just 1 left to go. This is the last one. Everyone awaits your victory. Now finish it. Round 8. It's time to fight the Basilisk King. Now here, absolutely use a liquor bottle, because you do not want him turning you to stone. Use the spectacles on him. Yeah, that little beam attack could turn you to stone, and then all this work will be for naught. It's also annoying how high his defense is. You can see just how little damage he's taking compared to the others, and he even has chances to nullify attacks. So, it's not a hard fight as long as you're protecting against the stone status. Just keep beating on him, and eventually he'll go down. Come on. Gosh, you were annoying. Come on. Come on. Die, you little fish thing. Oh, come on. There we go. Finally. Yeah, just kind of a tedious battle because he takes so little damage. Hey, we got a Basilisk scale. I remember way back when we were hunting for those and they were a pain. flawless victory. Yay, the victory music! He's done it! Finally, 8 consecutive victories! Congratulations, class! Although you finally reached the top, there is one final challenge that awaits you. One last and extremely powerful monster. Will you accept this challenge? Are you sure about this? If you want to take back, now is the time. Will you accept this challenge? They really want to make sure that you are certain about this. All right, that's the spirit. We'll have to restore your strength to match your spirit. Here, an elixir and a Phantasia bottle. It's not actually given to your inventory. It fully heals you, and if you had any status effects, it cures them. So class is completely restored. And here we go! Come on, music! I love this song. I've heard it plenty of times before, but it gets your blood pumping. So we've got the Galf Beast. This guy can be a pain. He has lots of attacks that knock you back, times where he will juggle you. He has one particular attack we're probably going to see in a bit that can interrupt what you're doing and just no matter what you're doing, knock you away. That move right there. My best advice is just spam Demonic Fangs over and over. If he jumps back from you, it's actually usually an opening that you can get an attack in. Don't try to run to him. Just let him come to you and launch the Demonic Fangs. You also probably saw for a split second there we were stunned. That's why the stun charm is so helpful. Oh, and we beat him! Now, there is the special move you can do. Because we got the Alvain Successor title, Kless, if his health drops to the red and you see power flash over his TP, press square, X, and circle at the same time to unleash a killer move. I was going to show it off in that battle, but apparently we didn't need it. He's done it! This time he's finally done it! With this, our hero has carved his name forever into the history books! I think that's the first time I beat the Galf Beast without needing to use the special attack. That might be a little much. Kless received a title, Champion, for clearing the arena. That's pretty exciting. And what's more, we get an audience with the King and Queen. Your fighting technique in the tournament was truly a wonder to behold. Thank you very much. Well then, I have something that I wish to ask all of you immediately. This tournament is not simply an event to put on to allow individuals to demonstrate their strength. In reality, it is organized in an effort to seek potential candidates for a special task force charged with eliminating Deos. We wish to enlist all of you as soon as possible. What do you say? Well, that is... Your Majesty, allow me to express our deepest apologies. We are currently on a mission of our own to defeat Deos. We're thankful for the offer, but having pursued Deos across time, we believe seeing this quest through to the end is our destiny. I see. Then I will say no more. Now then, we will present you with your reward. Please take it with our thanks. This is an Ogi text. Class has learned Roaring Fang. That is pretty awesome. It's a very helpful move. We pray for your safety on your journey to defeat Deos. So, let's go ahead and I'm going to equip that on the right one. Obviously a combination of Roaring Lion and Tiger Fang. And this can be really good for knocking enemies back and doing some good damage, getting them into a corner. So I like having that on the side option there. Oh, and Kless has the title Champion. Title awarded for complete victory in the fighting tournament. And if you'll recall, there was somebody who said she wanted to meet someone named a Champion way back in the Ninja Village. I'm going to go ahead and jump and we'll meet you over there. Actually, I changed my mind. First, we're going to exit the castle because there's a little scene. Sorry for the wait. Welcome back. Yeah, simple little thing, but Suzu joins you as soon as you leave. Now, we'll go back to the Ninja Village. And we've arrived. Now, all the way in the bottom right corner is... Where is she? Oh, hiding behind the trees. Okayo! I long to meet a man of true strength. More than anything, I want to meet one of the strong men they call champion in other countries. Make sure you actually have Gliss's champion title equipped. Well, I guess that would be me. What? Really? Gliss, it looks like you really are a champion. I can just feel it. I'll give you this. You obtain a red card. So, working our way toward building that full collection. The collectible card, the flower. It's a nice little touch. And that's all we had to do here. So let's go ahead and exit on out. And we'll go back to the arena because we're not done there yet. And so here we've come back to the arena. And I'll go ahead and tell you, we're going to skip most of the fights here because for the most part it's the same fights. There's a few changed up enemies if you repeat the arena. It progresses to slightly harder versions. And in addition to that, all of the dialogue is exactly the same. Nothing changes in between fights. So I'm just going to jump to the new enemies and also when we get to see a Mandrake again because we need to scan one. So let's go ahead and jump forward. So pretty early on, the second match of round 2 is a Dole. Whatever the heck a Dole is. It's a dog mole, maybe? He goes down pretty quickly. And in the 6th round, we have a new enemy, Tyrant. Let's use the spectacles on him. And let's show off our new Ogi. Yeah, it does a good, slashing damage and then knocks him far back. So once you get him in the corner, I usually prefer to stick to Demonic Fangs. But the Roaring Fangs can do really good movement, like crowd control, pushing them away. So he goes down pretty easily. And I'm not actually cutting away immediately this time because the next enemy that we fight is actually a Mandrake again. So we'll scan them. And I want to take the time to mention, because we're going to be using another liqueur bottle, that they take away your healing items, your gummies, and give you a couple to work with. Like some apples mixed, but Phantasia bottles, life bottles, flare bottles, liqueur bottles, hourglass spectacles, mahjong tiles, all of these are your normal equipment. So if you use it, then it's coming from your own stock, and if you get low, you need to use more of them, or you need to go buy more of them. It's not something that they restock for you, or like the apple gummies, it doesn't actually affect your personal stash. So, just something to remember. So we finished up fight 8 of round 2, and Gless actually got a level up. And I'll go ahead and tell you that, just like in the previous round, they give you the option to fight a bonus monster. It's the Galf Beast again. It's always going to be the Galf Beast. So, let's go ahead and fight him, and I'll skip ahead to the end unless something interesting happens along the way. Well, that was a funny way to end it. I thought maybe he was going to get my health low enough to use the power move, but I love that we both smacked each other in the final blow. His health just ran out. So, again, the words are pretty much the same, except this time, Kless doesn't actually get a new title, because we've already earned it. But, we do get a little bit of difference with the King and Queen. Your fighting technique in the tournament was truly a wonder to behold. Thank you very much. However, it is truly a shame. Why, if we had the strength of heroes like yourselves in our task force, even Deos wouldn't stand. My deepest apologies. Well, that's alright. Now then, we'll present you with your reward. I love it. It's just, blah, 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 blah. Same thing as last time. We hope that you'll put it to good use on your journey. Thank you very much. Special item set. So we actually get some different stuff each time we beat the arena for a while. The special item set is teacup, tapestry, and marble. So, some valuables to sell. That's pretty nice. Anyway, that's it for round 2. Let's go back into the arena and do round 3. So, right off the bat, the first enemy of round 3 is a Woodcarla. This guy's not too bad. He's got a lot of health, but he should go down pretty easy. You just really spam your attacks. He'll hit you usually once right after you do a combo. And then you just keep repeating. It's kind of a boring fight, but nothing really that you have to worry about. And for the 8th and final matchup in round 3, we get to fight a superstar who is strutting his stuff. Yeah, he's pretty weak actually. Fire, lightning, weak, but honestly, just 3 combos and he should be down. Oh, you know, we get a chance to show off the Ogi Blade of Ascension. This does a ton of damage, and you can only use it when you get down to low HP after being at max HP at least once during the battle. So you're really only going to get to use it once in this battle. Oh no, I'm stunned. But I like to use it whenever I can and then get all the way back up if I can to health. I don't know if he actually hit max HP there or not, but regardless, the Gelf Beast shouldn't give us a chance. Yeah, see, he's pretty much dead at that point. So, you really should only need to use it once per battle, if it happens at all. And our prize for finishing off round 3 of the arena, a charm set. This is not super useful, honestly. What we get with this set is a poison check, a paralysis check, and a stone check. Yeah, not the most helpful. But, sure, I guess we'll take it. Anyway, on to round 4. In round 4, there's actually only one new enemy, the Pharaoh, which he's not that hard. He's only got 25,000 HP, and doesn't really present much of a threat, but he kind of looks cool, I guess. And for clearing round 4, we get meat set. Yeah, another underwhelming prize. It seems like it could be something good, but if you look at what you get 1 pork, 1 beef, 1 chicken. Yeah, sure, cooking can be good, but honestly, even if you do cooking, those are some of the most common ingredients, so not a big deal. Anyway, on to round 5. And for the second fight of round 5, we've got Great Tusk, who actually is kind of intimidating looking. Not too bad, though he can be aggressive, and if he gets you comboed, you might have a little trouble, but at this point with our levels, he really shouldn't be causing too much trouble. And the last fight of this round is another new enemy, an air giant, who, I mean, honestly, does look kind of cool. Oddly, he has a chance to neutralize a lot of attacks. Kind of reminds me of the Basilisk, but he really is kind of slow to attack as well, so as long as you have plenty of TP, just keep up the spam. He'll be dead before you know it. Come on. Don't make me a liar. How long is this fight gonna take? I love his facial expression as he's getting hit, too. He just can't believe it's happening. Come on. Come on. Drop dead. Anytime now. And after the rather underwhelming rewards from the last 2 rounds of battles, what do we get this time? An herb set. Not underwhelming here. This is definitely a good reward. If you check what you get, it is 1 each of lavender, verbena, savory, and no, 2 each. I didn't have any of these. So, yeah, we can use these to buff up our characters some more. So, I'll definitely do that. And then, it's on to round 6. Yes, round 6. And for the last fight of round 6, we have a floating pumpkin. Green with a jack-o'-lantern face. It's the Pumpkin King. It spits seeds. It rolls around on the ground. It's kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've ever seen this sprite. Also, when it's knocked to the ground, it looks splatted. I love it. And what do we get for clearing round 6 of the arena? A bottle set. Not as good as the herb set, but I'll take it. The bottle set specifically has 3 bottles. The Rune, Dark, and Holy bottle. It doesn't actually give you any Liquor, Flare, or Phantasia bottles or Life bottles, which I find a little odd, but... So, Holy bottle and Dark bottle is already full on, but I restocked up to 1 shy of a Rune bottle for after using all of those herbs. So, at least it got put to use. Anyway, round 7 awaits us. And much like the end of round 6, the last fight of round 7 is a new enemy, the Gallic Sword. He's another sword dancer enemy, floating sword, whatever you want to call him. You can use Demonic Fangs, but it has a risk of missing completely, so I usually just recommend a Jump Slash, because it's pretty much guaranteed to hit him, and for good damage, no less. Is it cheap? Yes. Do I care? No. And what prize do we get for clearing round 7? Magical item set. Yes, this is where the rewards start getting interesting. So let's take a look at what it is we got for this. We got Magical Pouch. So the upgraded version of the Magic Pouch. We already got one of those, but nice anyways. Magical Ribbon, Magical Broom, and here's the interesting one. Magical Rouge, a magic lipstick that won't run out no matter how many times you use it. How's the store discount this time? This is an infinitely reusable item. If you use it, it has the exact same effect as a charm bottle. Now, excuse me, no, it doesn't. It's the same effect, but not quite as much. A charm bottle gets you a 30% discount. The Magical Rouge gets you a 10% discount. So if you're out of charm bottles, you can use the Magical Rouge to still get a discount. And it never runs out. So not as good, but you can use it infinitely. So that's pretty neat. You actually can get a Magical Rouge from the Magical Pouch. It's rare, but it can happen. Although you've seen we've had the Magical Pouch equipped on Mitt this whole time, and there's only been one single item that popped out of it mid or during a backtracking section in a dungeon, and that was a bottle. So it's really slow to give stuff, but you can get nice things. Anyway, on to round 8. And I'll go ahead and tell you now, there are no more new enemies during the fights for round 8 onward. So we'll just jump ahead and show you what prize you get for round 8. And what do we get for clearing the 8th round? The Magician's Star item set. Now this is interesting. It's not quite as good as, say, the herb set or intriguing as the magical item set. But with this one, we get a bunch of new items. Well, not new. we get the Star Beret, which, I mean, we already have 3 of those. The Star Cloak, which we already have 3 of those. The Star Broom, which, again, we already have, but nice to get. And Star Mace, which is not as good as the weapon the Mid has, but it's technically a new weapon for our, catalog. That's it for this one. Let's go one more time through and see what round 9 gives us. Alright, and what do we get for clearing round 9? The Swordsman's Star item set. Yeah, you probably saw this coming since last time was the Magician's based. So, again, not the greatest given what we already have achieved, because it's a Star Shield, which is not as good as what he has. Star Helm, again, not as good. And Star Gloves, which, I mean, hey, Jester's got one. That's nice. So, nice if you haven't already done all the side stuff we've done, but at this point, just kind of meh. So, we have done 9 rounds through the arena, with different prizes each time, and you might be kind of sick of the arena. But there's a very big reason to go through it one more time. I'll see you at the other end. Alright, made it through 8 victories in the 10th round of battles. It has taken a long time, but we've managed to get here. So, this, all the text is the same as it's always been. Fight an extremely powerful monster. But something's a little different this 10th time. Let's just say it's a really good thing we're getting healed back to full. And here we go! Come on, music! I'm Lilith. Nice to meet you. Oh my! It looks like we have an intruder on the main event. Moreover, our intruder seems to be a young girl. And to top it all off, she beat the ferocious Golf Beast into submission in just 3 seconds. Don't you know that it's dangerous to come to a place like this? You sound exactly like my older brother. I'll be fine. For comparing strength, you're much weaker than me. Weak, she says. Class, I've been watching all of your matches up until now. Yeah? In this Coliseum, your strength is unmatched, so please accept my challenge. What? Wait! So you just burst in here, ignoring all the rules, and challenge him? Well, I have my reasons. That doesn't mean much coming from you, Shorty. Who are you calling Shorty? Anyway, you will accept this challenge. Even if you say it like that, my heart really isn't in this. I've just received word from the tournament's High Commission stating that this bout will now be officially recognized. And with that out of the... Oh no, it's Lil talking. And with that out of the way, here I come! What? Wait! Meet Lilith! This is without a doubt one of the hardest boss fights in the game. Right off the bat, you want to use Roaring Fang to knock her away so you can use items, because she moves fast and hits hard. Oh, that didn't knock her away. Let's try doing this again. Okay, we got a Spectacles on her. Now I'm going to use a Flare Bottle. This is a tough fight, because she hits fast, she hits hard, she's got some crazy combos. You want to be careful if you're low on health and she's comboing you to get some healing in real quick rather than risk going down to the Blade Ogi. Or Ascension Blade Ogi, excuse me. Oh, come on. Let me get up. Oh, Thunder Fist could be a bad one. Okay, seriously? Oh, facing the wrong way. Oh, come on. Alright, this is potentially very bad. Alright, face the right way. Let's get my combo, or my power attack in. Yes! Good, this'll hit her. It'll also knock her away and I can get some healing in. Okay, whew. Oh, Thunderfang could be really bad. This is why we want the Mahjong tiles. They can actually, they do some decent damage, but moreover, they interrupt attacks if it gets off in the middle. Darn it, that didn't really help. Well, let's hope that this will still do some decent damage against her. 1300. Could have been better. Oh, Thunder Sword, really? This... I'm dead. Oh, no, I survived. Okay. We're down now to very low health, but let's see if we can take her out. Come on, come on, we can do this. Let's hit her as hard. Oh shoot, we're really dead now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! I cannot believe I beat her with 130 health left. Whew! So yeah, you can see, one of the hardest fights in the game, because not only are you 1-on-1, but you have the limited healing items. She's also immune to time stop, so an hourglass doesn't help. He's done it! This victory goes to Kless Alvain. That was the most clutch victory I've had this whole game. So, I lost. Kless, you were every bit the man I expected. Please, take this. Since it's you, I'm sure that you'll be able to handle it. What is this? This is my older brother's most treasured sword. But if you think having it will help you, I'll gladly give it to you. Are you sure about this? Giving me something that important? Yes, I'm sure my brother would agree. I understand. I'll accept this sword and use it gratefully. Thank you. And so this tournament is brought to a spectacular conclusion with a knockout victory by Kless Alvain. Everyone, let's send off our young champion and lovely challenger with a thunderous round of applause. Well, this is goodbye then. He's done it! Yep, now the text starts repeating. Yet, the cameo fights are a fun staple of the Tales games, where a lot of times in the Colosseum, or sometimes in hidden dungeons or bonus areas, you'll fight enemies or bosses who are actually characters from other Tales games. I like that they kind of keep bringing it back. So the more games you play, the more you recognize these guest characters. Now here we get all this same text. What prize do we get for beating the tournament the 10th time? A gummy set. It seems like it might be lackluster, but it's actually not too bad. What do we get for the gummy set? Why, we get one of each gummy. You get an apple, an orange, and a mixed, which, you know, we're already maxed out on, but we get a lemon, a pineapple, and a miracle gummy. So, not really worth going through the arena again for, but at this point, if you repeat the arena at all, you will always get the gummy set. So, that's kind of nice. Also, I'm going to tell you that before this last round, I went ahead and went around the world selling all my valuables and selling off bonus weapons that I don't need anymore, and we have maxed out our gold. So, literally, 9,999,999, that's the most you can have. At this point, it won't add any more to it. So, I'm going to put that gold to some use in the next episode. Because next time, we're going down deeper than anywhere we've been before. Actually, hold on a second. We didn't even talk about the other prize we got for beating this round. SD, a mysterious sword whose abbreviated name does not stand for Super Deformed. Yeah, if you've played Tales of Destiny, you'll recognize this as Swordian Dimlos, which is the main weapon of the main character of the game. So, let's take a look. Oh, check those stats. Tiny bit less slash than the Bahamut's tier, but a lot better thrust. And as you can see, Saint Rapier is still better in thrust, but ooh, massively worse in slash. It's basically an improved version of Eternal Sword. It's our best balanced weapon we got right now, because it's fire attribute, which most enemies are weak to. So, or I should say, more enemies are weak to fire than any other element. But yeah, we got the Swordian Dimlo, so I'm finally going to get rid of the Bahamut's tier as my main weapon and use this for a little bit. So, now, I'm done for this episode. So, next time, as I said, we're going deeper than ever before. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to click like and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time.